That's a keeper size on. There, you want a bait? There's bait. Damn, open up, dude. Nice. Got it. Hell yeah. What's up, everybody? Thumper Fishing. Today is May 5th, 2026. Yeah, we're in May already. Time is flying by. All right, so I've got a 2-day fishing thing today. Today, I'm going kayak fishing, just my local area, something easy, close by. It's a spot that I used to hit up a lot last year and do pretty dang good. But ever since that last, cold front we had, the last 3 or 4 trips there have just not been good. It picked up a little bit the very last one, or I got a decent sized snook out of there. But we're gonna head back there, just check. You know me, especially this area, Barrett Island Wildlife Refuge, the northern part of the Indian River Lagoon, and the southern part of the Mosquito Lagoon. That is where I go mostly. That is my bread and butter. That's my local area. So I try and get out there as much as possible and going to as many spots as possible, just because I do talk to a lot of you guys and I like to give you the good nitty gritty, the report. A lot of you guys drive really far. I mean, I get messages from people coming out of state, that want to come out here and go fishing and get on some fish and make experiences and memories. So I like to try and get an idea of what's going on. So we're gonna head back there. Also, it's close, it's easy launch, all that, just because tomorrow I am doing something new that I have not done in 21 years, and that is go offshore fishing. I know I said I wanted to dabble into some new stuff this year and explore things like, fishing for some of these pelagic species and bottom fishing out at, 100 feet, all that kind of stuff. So that is, why is the color so weird on this thing? That's weird. Anyway, ADD. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we're going to do that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that video to come out. It'll probably come out a day or two after this one. But that should be interesting. I'm going to be taking the Princess ship out. I think we'll probably be heading 20-something miles out, and I'm doing a full day. And pretty much anything I catch out there is going to be a new species that I can check off the bucket list. So I'm not really partial to what I catch out there, small, big, whatever. I just like catching new species, so it should be pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, enough jibber jabber. Let's go get the kayak in the water and see what we can make happen today. Catch you on the water. What is that in the bushes? It's big, whatever it is. Hogs, maybe? Oh. Definitely hogs. Oh my gosh, the bugs are so bad over here. It's gotta be some big hogs. And the no-see-ums are so bad right now. Right now is when you wish for a little bit of wind. Trout on the top water. God, I hate troubles, dude. I really, really do. I'm only using one treble, but alright, trout. There you go, buddy. Alright, that's one little trout on the board. Solid trout. Ow, ow, ow. Solid trout. Hell yeah. Every time I hear those bad boys, all I can think about is, oh, the good times they came and saved our ass. We'd have people pinned down. You hear that coming in? Bombs in the air. Oh my goodness, 500 pounders. Maybe I'll even put a clip in here right here. Here's just one. Pretty gnarly. I've been pretty close to a couple of those because I was in the tank, so I'd be like the forward observer. But holy cow, those things can lay on a hurt. Just glad they're on our side. Getting a free air show today. Plenty of freedom to go around today, guys. All right, guys. Well, wind's picking up already. It's not the best right now. Fishing slow. I haven't seen any reds. I think I had one good-sized red. Smashed his pop cork, came off. But we've got a couple solid trout. My buddy got a nice, I think the biggest was 20. Once we started throwing this popping cork around, you know, like I said, the trout love that thing. But yeah, no snook today. I did do another trip, what was it, 4 or 5 days ago, and it also just wasn't that eventful besides a few small trout. I'll put in a couple clips of that trip right here. Oh my God, damn. Why are they, dude, they're smashing this DOA, but I cannot keep them glued, and they're hitting like a freaking freight train. Is that a dead fish right here? It's looking like a red too. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's a solid red too. No. No. Buddy. It looks like he was recently caught too. Look at that solid red, guys. Oh my gosh. No signs of anything biting him. Damn, that sucks. That's unfortunate. There is a shark. Little shark, maybe 3-footer, just circling this thing right now. That's probably gonna spook any reds though that are around. At least that's what I'm guessing. Today's just not going to plan. I've been fishing every day this week. I'm tired. There's these freaking flying ants that keep getting on me. I had one get in my shirt, just ate me up. Huge wind knot, lasts like freaking a shit ton of my line. Wasn't supposed to be windy yet. I can't even get a bite. My buddy Nelson got a couple, you know, smaller, well, you know, lower 20s probably trout. But like I said, I've been catching so much trout. I'm trying to get a red or something. But we're going to head back to the ramp, fish our way there. If we don't get a single bite there, I'm just going to call it a day. You know, some days it's just not your day. And I could use the rest. I'm way behind on editing. I still got my last trip, kayak trip to edit. I'm like a week and a half, 2 weeks behind on editing. I've just been getting opportunities to go fishing. So I've been, you know, taking it. So, yeah, it's just not happening today, and the wind's just... Could always try the good old trusty popping cork. I know I can catch trout. Like, let's watch. Just switch over to the popping cork. I'll start catching little trout. Just to show you guys, I can catch fish. It's just, you know, things... I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love catching trout, little trout, all day long, especially when the fishing's slow. But... you know, how much of that do you guys want to see? You know what I mean? Gets old after a while. I mean, I can still do it for fun, but like I said, if I didn't go out every day this week, hell yeah, I'd be out here catching all the little trout I could get and have a good time. See, look, oh my goodness. Switch to the popping cork. I told you I can catch fish, but oh my God. just came off. What the hell was that? Oh my God. You see what I mean, guys? What the hell? That was a good fish. I think that was a red, actually. That was the first cast on the popping cork. What the helly? Must have just got just the tip of the lure, maybe. But did I just not tell you guys? Yeah, if I want to switch over and catch little trout, but that seemed a little bit bigger than a little trout. Just saying. Like I said, catch a little trout all day long. Little trout. Hang on, bud. Let's get you out. Well, rod number 2 is down. Tee-hee-hee! Oh, you little scoundrel. I think it's time I call it, guys. It's just not happening. Hooked into 2 reds. I think we're reds. And can't seem to keep them glued. Damn. Just solid trout. Nice pretty trout. So yeah, you know, that trip, you know, it just wasn't enough to put a whole video together. You know, just a couple small trout. And then I also did go out on my buddy's boat out to Port Canaveral. Fishing was slow again that day as well. We were bouncing around, moving around, going everywhere, looking for signs of life. We went over by the jetties near the beach, and I was cast netting, trying to get us some fresh bait for the day. And one of my buddy's friend, while we were cast netting, I guess I had the right lure rigged up for the day. I had one of those nomad shrimps on my other rod, and he grabbed my rod and cast it out the back. And first cast, he got this solid flounder. Check this out.
That's your rod.
Oh, my rod?
Yeah, sorry.
Damn, okay, the shrimp, okay. I got a couple.
No, that's going in the cooler.
Oh shit, we got a manatee right under us too.
Oh my god, that's a big fucking find. I thought it was going to be that whiting. Bro, that was big. Sorry if I jacked up your shrimp. God damn, bro, that's a fucking keeper. Hell yeah, that's a good eating. That's good. We saw the whiting too. Yeah, dude, they're all up in there.
Oh shit, I'm gonna grab my rod back then. I'm gonna catch one of those.
You got more of those shrimps? Those little live ops?
I did, I brought a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hell yeah, bro.
What's the keeper size on that thing?
That's a keeper. I think it's like 14. I don't know what the
Of course, we threw lures up and down that whole thing again and bait and couldn't get anything else. We moved around everywhere. Eventually, we went out a little bit and we found a couple big old bait plumes. I think they were pogies. Check out, this is probably the most fish I've ever got in my cast net. You check this out. I think I got the bait.
How many is that?
Oh.
Boom, Russ. Boom. Oh, yeah. All right, you got one bucket ready? You got two buckets ready.
Dude, it's gonna break the net.
Oh my God.
I didn't realize how serious.
All right, dump the rest on the other one.
Oh fuck, bro.
There, you wanted bait? There's bait.
Oh yeah. What do we do, bro?
I don't even know what to do. We gotta get to our spot quick. That's what we gotta do.
I gotta get a video of this.
We caught some fish.
Hey buddy, save that. Dude, we were on my thing.
One good cast. So as you can see, we were loaded with bait. Absolutely loaded, and we were dropping that in multiple locations. Went back to the jetty. Just a few bluefish on artificials, you know, throwing that bait around. I mean, there's a few strikes where we got where, you know, the mullet or the bait pogie came back half eaten, probably bluefish. But yeah, all we got that day was that big flounder in the morning. Oh, there went red. All we got that day was that big flounder, and all I got was a couple, you know, smaller to decent sized bluefish. But yeah, that trip wasn't too bad. But check this one out. I got it on I just started throwing that Nomad dozer paddle tail. It's got such a good wobble, and I had this bluefish smash it. Woo! Nice blue too.
That's on the swim bait?
Yep. And
We probably jacked it. Did he? Oh no, it's down there.
choked it, buddy.
Dude, you need pliers or you got it?
If I can get him to calm down. I think damn, open up, dude. Little blue?
Oh yeah, nice.
I think yours is a little bigger.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean that's two trips right there that could, you know, if it was more eventful, I could have made a whole day, but I've been behind in editing, so it's not like something that's going to be somewhat pretty entertaining or something like that. I'm just going to throw them in on days like today where it's a little slow, and then we'll put them all together, and then hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. But days like today, it's just really hard to get good content. You know, it's fishing. You know, you guys see all the highlights. You know, I'm not out here catching all the time. It is a grind. I got to look for them. I got to find them, where they at. Going off of leads. I'm checking spots that have been slow before, see if maybe they've moved in, picked up. You just never know. But I'm out there. I'm trying. If I'm not fishing, I'm editing. So, but yeah, tomorrow we're going to be going offshore on the Princess. So stay tuned for that video. That's going to be a banger, I'm sure. Hopefully it doesn't get too choppy out there. It's been a long time since I've gone that far out. The last time that I actually went that far out was San Diego with the Wounded Warrior program, and we did giant squid fishing. Here's some pictures of that. Yeah, that was something I'll never forget. I actually called them 2 years ago to see if they still do that, and they said they haven't seen the Humboldt squid back in there since that year. And I think that was 2007, I think, where we caught those. Oh my gosh, we had so much calamari, so much squid, whole steaks of it, man. It was absolutely crazy. It was so much fun to fish for too. That'll be a story for another day. And then we also have a tournament coming up next week. It's a DOA tournament down south. That one should be fun. That is kayaks only, no motor, and everybody has to use DOA lures. So that should be kind of fun. Kind of everybody has to use kind of similar lures and stuff. And it's just a one-dayer. So we're gonna do that. Should be fun. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Stay tuned. But anyway, guys, back to the grind. Hopefully you see me catch something here in a minute.
You're not doing it right.
I gotta be real careful with this. We're just having fun drifting, throwing the popping cork, catching a bunch of little micro trout. But I gotta be careful because I got another wind knot and I forgot. We just had another hit. And I forgot I need to put more braid on this. So when I'm bombing it out there, I'm seeing the backing. So I'm gonna have to lay on the heat. Yeah, I just had a hit too. I'm gonna have to lay on the heat, boys. If we get one, we gotta. Nice quick release there. I'll take it. Yeah, see that? The green, that's the backing. It's probably not the smartest thing, especially if I get a big fish, but we're just catching little dinks. But I'm gonna have to go chasing this thing down if it takes it. If it gets into the backing, I'm gonna have to kind of lay off. I really should just put the popping cork on my other rod. Why am I so lazy?
Oh, right here. Oh.
Nice.
It was like right in front of the boat.
Well, we found the little trout. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what's that? Oh, dolphins. Dolphins! They're probably feeding the hell out of these trout. That's probably why they're pushed up over here, honestly. Oh, look at that. See? I'm on the backing.
Where's the big mamas?
Uh,
They're little males.
I think I'm going to have to put this popping cork on my other setup, guys, because I don't want to lose a big one and be lazy about it. Just give it one more cast. Got it.
Got him. He gets a redfish.
Let's see if it is a sail cat.
Feel pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's probably a sail cat. Oh, damn, he came off.
What happened?
Oh.
Bastard. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. Does it feel heavy?
Yeah.
Oh, slime.
Oh my gosh, that's nastiness.
You're better off having it come off.
I agree. Now the whole thing that if the sail cat slimes your line, you gotta replace it, that's not true. I've caught huge fish after my line's been nastified. Alright, that's pretty much gonna do it today, guys. I stopped turning on the camera. I'm catching so many of these little trout, but it is a grind just to get these little trout. Nelson got another little one. Yeah, like I said, it's just we went all over the place throwing different things, and just the reds aren't in here. The last like 4 trips here have just not been very productive. Usually we can get all kind of little snook out here, but ever since that cold snap, I've only got 1 snook out of here. And that was just the last trip. Lots of little trout. Saw a big old bull shark. Didn't see no snook. Didn't hook no snook. Neither did my buddy. No reds between us both. We just kind of been having fun, just drifting with the wind, covering ground with the popping cork, and we just figured we'd just see how many little trout we can get. But yeah, sorry this video is just not that productive, guys. So I'm gonna put in a bunch of, as you saw, put in a bunch of different trips. I'm out there grinding it out, guys. As I always say, I appreciate you guys for watching, as always. And if you don't see another catch here in a second, then I will catch you in the next one, guys. Tight lines.
Don't provide sales of Florida style, sleigh rides, fishing warrior, no place to hide. Thumper gets another. Silver Kings leap, the fight's insane. Kayak battles, arms feel the strain. Get thrown straight to those waters, history flows, rocket soar. Launch from the sands for rocket sword. Fishing for giants, legends are made. Drift with the wind, it blows and it twists. Inshore creek, can't resist the risk, get thumped.